Hair and Lash Growth Treatment is a 2-ounce dropper bottle that costs $12.50. It is a once a week scalp treatment that helps your hair grow long and healthy and strong. It also prevents hair loss as well as thickens the hair. The foundation of this product is castor oil, and it increases the blood circulation as well as improves the overall health of your scalp. Emu oil, which is the big game player in this product, it penetrates really deep into the skin so that it reaches more layers of the skin versus just being superficial and getting that first layer. It penetrates really deep, which is super important for driving the essential oils into the skin layers so that you have an even more productive growth rate. The jojoba oil is super rich in vitamins, and it also prevents hair loss and promotes thickness. So what I wanted to do was tell you how to use the product. I get lots of questions after people see how quickly my hair grew. I think it was about to here, and then now, well, even braided, it's about to my waist, but it actually, when it's straight, touches my bottom. So you'll have to excuse how my hair looks today. I ran errands in the rain, so it's going to be all kinds of a crazy mess. But I like to do this treatment overnight. You don't have to. You can leave it on for like a 20-minute bath. And, excuse me. But I prefer to do it overnight. That way I know that it really has time to get down deep into the skin layers. And like, okay, so here's my loss. There's two hairs, 2, 3, 4. Just from combing my hair out from being in a braid all day. It really does prevent breakage and loss. So it's a really great product. My bottle is pretty empty, but that's okay. We'll make it work. So my natural part is just right here. Sorry, it's hard to do this with my reflection flipped. And I just put tiny little dots in the part. As you can see, it's not much at all. Just a small amount. And I'm going to repart my hair and move it over. And I did not get any more in the dropper. This is really challenging to do. Oh my word. Okay. Again, like I've only moved one bubble. So it's just a small amount. You definitely want to think about less being more with this product. First of all, the viscosity of castor oil is crazy, and it just takes more washings to get it out to break down that thickness. Oops. So, see, just a little. So you really don't need more. The massaging will, because it is a scalp treatment. So the massaging is what's going to get that to move around and get all over your scalp. That way you'll have the best growth. So I'm just going to continue on around my hair, or all around my head. But why emu oil is the big game player is that the minor players, kind of on their own, the sea buckthorn, the clary sage, the lavender, and the rosemary, you know, you have to dilute your essential oils because they're really, really potent on their own, but it's that driving force. Like if you aren't able to really do a whole lot of penetrating the layers of the skin, you're not going to have as much benefit. So but emu oil is very potent in and of itself too. So you have to put it in the right ratios with the castor oil and the jojoba. That way you have balanced hair growth and thickness, and it stimulates those, even the dormant hair follicles, the follicles that know to grow, but something has shut them down. It wakes them up. So you get a lot of new growth and balanced, healthy hair growth that as it comes in with that jojoba oil paired with it, it's just such a synergy with this blend. Like it all works so well together that you just have nice, healthy hair that grows really, really fast. So everybody knows probably that clary sage promotes growth as well as stimulating the scalp. And lavender promotes the blood flow or blood circulation. So you've got that as well as, because that's super important too. You need to get the nutrients to the scalp from the blood and get the waste away. So if you're waking up things that have been asleep, it needs some good meals and it needs the trash taken out. So you need healthy blood flow. So that's that with the castor oil is great. And then you've got the stimulation of follicles and penetration into the deeper layers with the emu oil. And then you put rosemary in there. Rosemary prevents baldness and stimulates growth. And it also helps with a dry scalp. So you're getting like a really awesome treatment. And I'll show you. I think I'm pretty much done. I'm going to check. I didn't use all that much in my bottle, probably a couple teaspoons. But here I'm doing some manual stimulation. So the castor oil and the rosemary and the clary sage, and the lavender too, all promote scalp stimulation. So I've got those sitting on there, but what I'm doing is just taking the tips of my fingers and just rubbing it and massaging it. And I'm not doing it hard. It's as if you were probably rubbing your kid's scalp. So you don't want it to be too hard. You just want it to feel nice and to work the oil into your scalp. So I recommend doing this for at least 5 minutes. To finish this particular treatment off, I'm going to be using the Nourishing Tonic on the rest of my hair on all of this part. Because as you can see, there's a lot of static and it's just dry. And I prefer to rehydrate my hair with that product versus using the castor oil throughout my whole hair length. It's just really designed to be a scalp treatment. Yes, it can help with split ends and it can help with strengthening the hair all the way from root to tip, but it's really meant to get hair growing, new growth, keep old growth nice and healthy and thick, and continuing to come in and expediting the rate in which it's growing. So this is how I use it, and I use it once a week. I will braid my hair very similarly to how it was when I started the video, and I'll sleep. And my pillowcase doesn't really get oily. Not that I notice, nothing's oil stained, but I just braid it and sleep on it, and I will wash it out tomorrow.